How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Chaz Shipley. I'm going to be making a couple of videos in the next week of my fishing trip to Georgia. I do like to fish, if you can't tell. I'm not a pro. I'm really not that good at it, but I do love to do it. I'm a big bass fisherman. I do not own a boat. I own a kayak, but on this trip I will be going on a boat with a couple of friends, and hopefully we can catch a lot of bass. And I'm going to be going for a 5-pounder, something that I have not caught in my life. So hopefully I can achieve that. I've caught a 4.5-pounder, and this year I'm going for a 5. So we are going to get my stuff together. I'm going to go get my stuff out of the building, and I'm going to bring you guys along with me, and we're going to just get all my bait together, all my poles ready. I'll be leaving in 2 days. So yeah, let's get this started. Here we go. All the poles, my box for my kayak paddles, drawer full of baits. Let's get it all together and take it back inside and get ready. Here it is. It doesn't seem like a lot. I guess it's really not a lot. The first time that I ever went on this trip, I took everything that I had and wound up using just what I've got here pretty much. I'm trying a few new things, but yeah, the first time I went on this trip, it was absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I literally took everything, but when I started using what they was telling me to use, hey, I started catching fish. So yeah, let's go through some of this, and we'll start putting it all together and be done with it. So before I get started showing you this stuff, I figured I'd go ahead and tell you, because I don't think I have. I am going to Lincolnton, Georgia, Clark's Hill. We're going to be staying at Soak Creek. It's just like a little campsite pretty much. But this is where we go every year. We go to Georgia, Lincolnton, Georgia. And we do really great fishing down there. A lot of people don't believe how many fish we catch down there, but we do catch a lot. It's a great place to fish. I recommend it to anybody. And for, I live in East Tennessee, so the lakes here compared to Clark's Hill are really anywhere, any other lake I've seen. The lakes in East Tennessee, they're like ponds considered to places like Clark's Hill. So this is what I use when we go down there. Like I said, there's some new stuff that I'm going to be using this year, but this is the main stuff. So let's get to it. So let's get started with the terminal tackle first. We've got some 10, 15-pound fluorocarbon. We've got some tungsten weights that we're going to take with us. And as far as the terminal box goes, I'm just using 3 to 4/0 hooks. Nothing fancy. These were on sale, so I just bought those. The tungsten and the other weights that I have, most of them are 1/2 ounce, and I've got some eights in there. I've got some beads for got a whole bag of them. I got those, and most of this is all for Carolina rigs. That's mostly what we throw down there. So yeah, I've got some top water. I'm probably not going to use most of this, but what I will be using is the spooks. I really like spooks, mostly the whites, but this one did great for me last year. There's not a lot of top water bite when we go. Hopefully we're going a little bit different time this year, so I'm hoping that this will all work a little bit better this year. I am a big fan of the top water bite. I would rather have a top water bite than any other bite, but you know, I'll take what I can get. So, and then next is going to be I've got some jerk baits. I use those a little bit, and the rest is spros. I'm a big spro guy, and all of this stuff that I'm showing you, I use this here at home too. But this is what I throw when we go to Georgia. This is what I use for the majority of the time in Georgia. These are the seedless watermelon. This is basically candy where we're fishing at. This on a Carolina rig, we absolutely wear the fish out with this stuff. And I do pretty good on it here at home too. Last thing I'm going to try is, this is new. I've never tried one of these. I've always wanted to, so I figured now's just as good a time as any. And that is a bull shad. I'm going to be trying to use this year. And maybe this is what I'll catch my 5-pounder on. I would love for that to happen. When I caught the 4.5 pounder 2 years ago, I caught it on the worms with the Carolina rig. But this year, I'm hoping that, really I don't care what it is, but I'm hoping that this will catch some big ones. So I'm going to go ahead and get these poles rigged up with what I'm going to be using. You know, we're just going to pull in, drop the boat off, and start fishing. So I'm going to get everything rigged up. That way, when we get there, I don't have to do anything. I can just cast a line in. So. Alright, so let's go through the rods real quick. We'll start from what I probably won't use as much to what I will use the majority of the time. We've got the fluke. This is going to be my top water spook rod. For the jerk bait and the crankbait, the Carolina rig rod are going to be used the most out of this trip. So yeah, that's about it on my setups. My tackle bag will be staying from Saturday to Saturday, so it's a long week of fishing, and I will bring you guys along for the journey. Let's chase some 5's.